Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm PJ. Are you a believer in Jesus Christ? Are you a follower of Yeshua? If you are, you'll be interested in this video. If you're not, honestly, you might as well just check out now. I'll catch you on the next one. Are you feeling the pull to come out of her, my people, lest you partake of her sins and receive of her plagues? Bad times are coming, right? You know it. You can see it. Everybody's talking about it, not just preppers. Everybody's talking about it. The government's preparing for it. If you're watching this channel, you're probably preparing for it, one degree or another. And one thing that a lot of people are doing is moving. They've decided enough is enough. I don't want to live in this worldly Babylonian system. I need to get out. The problem is, get out to where? Many people have moved to the Redoubt, popularized by Rawls. Many people have moved to the Ozarks. The Ozarks. I believe that God, Yah, the Most High, is calling his people to the Ozarks. And I believe that because I see it all the time. When I meet people and I talk to strangers, when I meet people, many times they are people of deep faith. And I ask them, where are you from? And they tell me, I'm from California, I'm from New York, I'm from, wherever. Not here. And I say, what brought you here? And when I say here, I'm not talking about Shofar Mountain. I'm talking about the Ozarks. It's pretty big area. Very roughly speaking, south central Missouri, north central Arkansas, with little bits of Oklahoma and Kansas on there. Ask them what brought them here. They say it's the Holy Spirit. Yeah, I know, because I think bad times are coming. And I think many of the problems will be avoided in the Ozarks. So then, and it's not just me, there's other people who will tell you this. Corey Ten Boom was flying over the Ozarks and saw it. But then the problem becomes, well, where do I go in the Ozarks? How do I get there? What do I do? How do I know who I'm going to be around? And dun 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 dun. One way that's working for many people, and it is successful, the Father is blessing it, is Ark Haven. Ark Haven is not an intentional community, and I think they say we're intentional neighbors, but to call it an intentional neighborhood is ridiculous. Ark Haven is an organization, it's a place, it's an idea in north central Arkansas. I did a video before, and I shot another video the other day. I was at Ark Haven the other day again for another visit, and I was so impressed. I shot another video then, just a short one. I'll try and put that video up after this video. Right now, it comprises thousands and thousands of acres contiguous. And what they do is they sell this land to followers of Yeshua, Jesus, and they develop it. And so there are roads going in, and people can buy anywhere from 5 on up acres of land. And by being a part of Ark Haven, you own your own land. It's yours. You own everything. You own your cars. It's not like a intentional community. You own your piece of the rock, if you will. But the people who are building Ark Haven are putting in roads. They're putting in community centers and wells and stocking ponds, and there's cattle and sheep, and they're looking for people who not only are followers of Jesus, by whatever name you call him, and there's many different kinds, but they're looking for people who want to come and live a at least partially agricultural lifestyle. growing gardens, raising food. They're not interested in people who just want to come and not play. They're looking for people who are interested in coming and, yes, doing their own thing on their own land, but also participating with the greater community. And when we were there this time, I got to talk to a lot of different families that are there. And I don't know. How many people do you think were at that meeting, SK?
60.
Yeah, about 60 people came to the meeting, and that wasn't everybody. And there are right now, as I speak, 15 houses being built at Arkhaven on their own pieces of property. And some are more than a mile away. 15 being built, and there's 30, listen up, construction workers, there's 30 that are waiting for construction workers or, a general contractor, GC, or something like that to come and head it up. And when I say waiting, Arkhaven is in north central Arkansas, very roughly between Harrison and Branson. And you can tell from the pictures, they're kind of out there. And you have to want that lifestyle, but that lifestyle is what's so appealing. That lifestyle is what's going to help people avoid a lot of the problems that are coming. And, they're going full bore on 15 houses right now. And like I said, there's 30 waiting to be built. And what they do, if you want, you can come into the area. There's small towns in the area, but it's hard to find a place to rent in the area. I was just talking to somebody I met. He walked up to me in a restaurant. And he goes, you don't know me, but I know you. And I've just bought land, or I'm getting ready to buy land at Arkhaven, and I'm up here, and I just rented a house. He goes, it was really hard. And I'm like, yeah. What people do, Arkhaven has developed, I think, 3 now. I guess you could call it a trailer park. They're pads with hookups, electrical, water, that kind of thing. And people bring their campers and park them there while they're waiting for their home to be built, or while they're waiting to build their home, that kind of thing. And so there's these little communities already going on of people who are going to be neighbors. I told you they're building ponds and stocking ponds. They're building roads. They're taking chunks of this land. There's a big schematic that you can see if you visit them, that they're leaving set aside. Like, you can't buy this. For community pasture, for community hunting, for community recreation. There's rivers and woods and hills and thousands and thousands of acres. And everybody there is a follower of Christ and a prepper. Now, many of them don't like the term prepper, connotations, but they're moving there for a reason. If you are interested, and seriously interested, like, yeah, we're going to make the move, I'll have contact info down below. Don't waste your time. Don't waste their time if you're not interested. And if you are a construction worker, you know your way around building houses, there's more work for you than you can shake a stick at. I'm talking paid work. Depending on the deal you can make with the people who are processing it, you can probably live on site for free while you do it. And so you're in the Ozarks, you're surrounded by like-minded people, and you're working. Right? What a concept. I was going to say I fear, but I don't have a spirit of fear. I am concerned that some people may wait till it's too late. You don't want to do that. You want to jump. You want to jump. You can feel it. You can see it. For those of you who are meant to come, to go to Arkhaven, you'll know. I'm just letting you know it's out there, and you might want to investigate it. There are young people. I talked to a guy who was, how old was Joe? 24?
Yeah.
24? He bought I think he might have bought 2 acres. I don't know how that worked out. He bought a little piece of land, was putting a tiny house on it, and getting after it. He was young. I met people that made me look young and spry, and there were little kids and teenagers, and I was in one of the trailer courts, whatever, that they have set up, and there were probably 10 like 11 to 14-year-olds kicking a soccer ball around and playing and stuff like that. And I'd walk up to them and I'd say, "Are y'all bored?" They go, "No." And I said, "Are you out here in the middle of nowhere and wondering why you're here?" And they're like, "No, we like it." And they all started talking. So, Arkhaven. Arkhaven.org is how you get started. If you're feeling the call of the Holy Spirit telling you to come out of her, my people, and you think you'd like to be surrounded by other people who think like you and still have your own place and do your own thing. Hey, here's the thing about Arkhaven. It's not for people who have nothing going on, who have no money. We had a long discussion about that. They want to get to the point where someday they can bring in widows and orphans. I mean, they really do. They have a kind of a loose plan for that. But right now, they need people who want to help build the ark. Build the ark at Arkhaven. If that's you, Arkhaven.org. And if you tell them PJ sent you, I think it'll get you more attention. I really do. So you might want to do that, because I was there I don't know. How many months ago were we there last time?
6 months.
6 months ago. There wasn't that much. There was a lot of potential, but there wasn't that much going on. And we went this time, and there's like houses going up and houses going up and house and house. And already and infrastructure, more roads, more stuff. I mean, it's popping. It's popping. Oh, and there's another section. I can't remember what they call them. Zones.
Phases.
What?
Phases.
Phases. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 4. They have one phase, which is basically picture a huge tract of land that's set aside for people who want to be off-grid, meaning no electrical, because there is electricity and water available at many of the places. But these are people who don't want to have electricity. They'll probably create their own solar, whatever, wind, and don't want to be on water lines. And this place is out. It's connected, but it's out there. And so they're like, yeah, we're going to use this for the people who want to be off-grid. And there's already people there who like it. So Arkhaven.org. If you're feeling the pull, don't wait. Don't wait. Maybe I'll see you out there.